Hello and welcome to HCS Connects. I'm Kelly Gorel with Hampton City Schools. On this show, we have the opportunity to talk with Mr. Anthony Perry, who is the Director of Elementary School Leadership. So welcome to HCS Connects.
Thank you for having me.
And actually, welcome to Hampton City Schools.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So the structure of Hampton City Schools, we have our Chief of Elementary School Leadership, Dr. Stacy Barreau, and then we have two directors that fall under Dr. Barreau. Eric Stone is one of our directors, and you're new to the position as our other director. So tell us, Mr. Perry, where did you come from before you decided to come over to Hampton City Schools?
All right. Okay. So originally born in Columbia, South Carolina, graduated from Benedict College, undergrad degree. Came here to teach first grade at Newport News Public School. So I was there for 19 years as a classroom teacher. I was there for 3 years as an assistant principal and 7 years as a principal. Yeah. 2 years of those 7 years were in Chesapeake as a principal. So, yeah.
Okay. So lots of background as far as being that classroom teacher,
Yes.
assistant principal, and principal in different districts within our region. And then you had said you were also at Title I and non-Title I schools in
Yes.
those leadership roles.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now you've come over to Hampton, which we're very excited to have you. Hampton City Schools is a great place to be.
Wonderful place to be.
And you're going to be acting as a director. So what is the Director of Elementary School Leadership? What do you do? How do
Okay.
you support teachers or students?
So it's my role to make sure I'm supporting my building principals that are assigned to me, to make sure they're creating a learning environment that's safe for all students, identifying those resources and those supports and even some structures to put in place to make sure there's a sound foundation for kids. One of the things that I'm very, very passionate about this school year is just following through with those goals that Dr. Smith has put in place and getting all of our schools 100% accredited with no accreditation, and also making our third graders avid readers and on grade level readers by the end of their third grade school year, at or above.
And that has been one of Dr. Smith's goals. He is in his 7th year as superintendent with us in Hampton City Schools. And I've been with Hampton City Schools for about 4.5. And coming in right away, he has got that goal of 95% of our third graders reading on or above grade,
Yes.
their reading level, their grade level. And that's extremely important. Why?
It's extremely important because that's that foundation for extended learning.
Yep.
In elementary, it's important that those kids get that firm foundation in reading so that they can go on and be lifelong learners. And it all starts right there in elementary school.
It does.
Yes.
And Hampton City Schools is unique where we have our academies at Hampton. We've got our 16 academies, 4 in each high school. Every student is a part of an academy. And we talk about graduating the portrait of a Hampton graduate. But Dr. Smith, has really taken that stance of that does not start in high school. It doesn't start in middle school. It begins in that pre-K, kindergarten,
Absolutely.
To be college, career, and life ready. And graduate the portrait of a Hampton graduate, it starts in elementary school. It's crucial.
Absolutely, 1,000%. It's invaluable what the work that takes place in elementary school and even in pre-K, as you said. Having those teachers to build their capacities to meet the needs of all of those kids is wonderful and it's exciting at the same time.
So what are you really looking forward to this year, for this 2022-2023 school year? I'm
really, really looking forward to the collaboration with the instructional leadership team, also with my building principals. Getting to know my building principals in and out, and also getting in there with those babies in elementary school to make those connections as well.
Anybody always says if you have a bad day, just step into an elementary school classroom.
An elementary school, yep, and
that
it will all
true.
go away.
And it will all go away. All this out of the mouth of babes, I'm sure, as you have been an elementary teacher, AP, and principal, the stories that you could even tell.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, obviously you've got a real passion for education. You believe in the reading, the math, the support, the collaboration. But tell us a little bit about yourself as far as any hobbies you have or things you like to do that may not be even educational based.
One of the things that I really enjoy doing is watching HGTV. So in my head, I'm a designer at hand. I don't know how practical that is, but I really, really enjoy doing those types of things, watching HGTV and kind of tweaking things in my house. Yeah.
Okay, so what have you tweaked? What have you actually watched and then done in your own home?
Okay, so one of the things that I'm really, really excited about, I did my bathrooms. I put towel in my bathroom for the very first time. Yeah, it was exciting.
So you got a little, you're multi-talented.
A little something,
A little bit of,
yeah.
work with your hands as well as making sure that you're working with your hands on for education as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I might have some projects for you as well.
All
So if you
right,
get really
okay.
tired at your house, you can come over to mine. And I do like watching those, but I know my limits. I'm not very good at putting those to action or fruition. So that's so again, welcome to Hampton City Schools. We are so excited to have you here and your leadership. We've got our 18 elementary schools, so I know you won't be working with all of them, but we've got our 18 elementary. We have Moton, so that's also pre-K. We have Kilgore Gifted Center, which is actually 3 through 8, so elementary is in there as well. So lots of opportunity to get out and work with our students.
Looking forward to it, and very, very excited about it too.
Excellent. And as we wrap up, is there anything else you'd like to share with us in regards to this upcoming year, or just something you want to share about yourself?
No, just excited to be here. Everybody has truly been welcoming to me, and I'm excited about the opportunity that's about to happen for kids this upcoming school year.
And there's a lot of opportunity.
Absolutely.
We are back in person. It has been a long ride the last several years with the world pandemic, but we are getting back to what it used to be prior. Pretty much.
A new sense of normal.
A new sense of normal. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, and our new sense of normal also involves you on our team. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us on HCS Connects. And remember, it's easy to stay connected.